Good morning. It is July 2nd. It is Saturday morning, and today is a girlfriend's birthday, and she is asking for her birthday to be kept on the down low. She doesn't want a bunch of people know. She doesn't want a big deal made. It is a really big struggle for me. I struggle with that a lot. I feel like people should be celebrated on their birthdays. And celebrating her means giving her the kind of day that she wants. So that means keeping it quiet, not a big fuss being made. However, she has asked, she just wants to hang out and have breakfast and maybe go to a Saturday market. And I'm pretty sure she said something about going to the knitting shop. So I'm on my way to have breakfast with my girlfriend and spend the day with her. And I could not be more excited. Because she's asked for it to be kind of quiet, I'm not going to be filming her. But we'll be at the market and we'll be at the yarn shop, and I'm pretty confident I'll get some footage today. I will be sharing the first color of my summer kit today when I get home. And I am pretty excited. Alex was in a good mood this morning. She's already started on her chart and she's gotten breakfast done. So she was on her way in to brush her hair whenever I was leaving. So I'm going to head on over to the restaurant to have breakfast with my girlfriend, and we're gonna have an amazing day. All right, bye. Hi guys, so it's Saturday night and I've had the most amazing day. Like I said, I was going to spend the day with a friend of mine who today was her birthday, and I had such a great time. We went to breakfast. She introduced me to something that was called a German pancake. I had never tried that before. It was so tasty. I was incredibly full at the end of our meal, and I had happened to mention to the waitress that it was my friend's birthday. And the waitress took it upon herself to bring out this little birthday surprise for my friend at the end of our meal. And I mean, we just had a really good breakfast. It was so nice. She's one of those people that when you're going to hang out with her, you just know you're going to have an enjoyable time. You know you're going to have an enjoyable day. And it doesn't really matter what you're doing. So I just want to say happy birthday again to you and your sister both. And thank you so much for letting me be a part of your day. We left breakfast and we went to the knitting shop. We were going to go to the Saturday market. We decided to forego that because of how long we sat at the restaurant. And we ended up going to the knitting shop. And when we got to the knitting shop, I mean, it's just such an amazing atmosphere at that particular shop. And we sat down, we worked on our projects, we laughed, I looked around a lot. I finished one of my projects, which was very exciting. And it's a crochet project. And then I realized the other two projects I had brought were also crochet. So I really wanted to knit. So I went ahead and got the material to start another project, which I have started, and I'm enjoying immensely. The rest of the afternoon, that's what I had worked on. So I did get materials for that. And then the shop owner was like, well, if you enjoy that, I really need to have a sample of this other pattern that's somewhat similar, same general construction idea. If you'd be interested. And I'm like, oh yeah, sign me up, I'd love to. So she got the material for that one together. So I came home with a finished object, but I also came home with 2 additional projects that I'm working on. So I will share those. Next week whenever Anthony and I record our regular knitting podcast. And then at the end of the day, one second. So we were at the yarn shop, and this woman who I have seen there several times, and she had seen me working on my granny stripe blanket, and she was like, oh my gosh, I've done a couple blankets like that. So she had brought in, and she tends to go into the shop on Saturdays. I don't ever go to the shop on Saturdays. And she was there, and she's like, oh, I would love to share these blankets with you. Would you like to see them? And of course I said yes. And so I got to see these amazing projects that this woman has done, and she was very enthusiastic about sharing them, and they were gorgeous. And not only is she working on these crochet, they're not granny stripe, but they're crochet scrappy. One of them's scrappy, the other one definitely had a pattern to it. The pattern kind of reminded me of gummy bears. I'll insert some pictures for you guys to see, but we ended up, and she's also making a bag. Like, she has this big bag and she's putting handles on it, and it was just beautiful. So we had a great time at the yarn shop. And then we end up coming home, and I got Cinder, and I took Cinder for a walk around the neighborhood because I do like to do something somewhat active each day. And I got to take Cinder for a walk. We had a great walk, and I came home and I started a burn test for these candles that I make. You do what's called a burn test so that you can make sure that the type of material you've made the wax with the amount of fragrance oil, with the type of wick you've got, you just want to make sure that it's going to burn consistently, and the flame's not too big, it's not too small, it's burning properly anyway. So I've got a burn test going on. And then what else did we do? I sat outside, and Alex was swinging in the hammock swing, and I just took my new project out there and I was working on that quite a bit. But I think that's it. I think that's all I did today. I did tell you guys that I was going to be sharing my first color of this summer kit tonight. So that is what I'm going to share. Now, I do have a project I'm going to be putting these into during the month of July. I am not going to overcommit myself and say I will have this done every day, because I don't know that I will. And like I said, these skeins were not individually wrapped. So I've already seen them. I've already put them in order that I'm going to put them into this project. And at some point in the next couple of weeks, I'll share with you the project and my progress on it. But this first skein that I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to turn on a different light because it's like 9 o'clock at night right now. So that lighting is a little bit weird outside. I'm going to turn on another light so maybe you guys can get a full thing going with these colors. One second. Oh yeah, you'll be able to see the color much better now. Look at that. It's just beautiful. So because of the card that came with this box, I do want to open up each skein and share that, because when you look inside, you've got some different colors going on here, but then you've got some really light. So I mean, just like what that card said, take the time to look inside. Take the time to really see what you're looking at. So yeah, this is the first skein that I'll be putting in this. It is an Advent pattern on Ravelry, which again, I will be sharing that. And this will be the first color that I put in there. I'm super excited. And yes, I am going to start on this tonight, and I'll share my progress and the pattern I'm doing in a couple of days. But yeah, you guys, I think that's it for today. Like I said, I had a really great day. We've got some plans tomorrow. I'll talk about those in the morning, I guess. And yeah, I'm going to get this wrapped up and edited and try to get it uploaded. Friday and Saturday nights are the nights that Alex and I stay up late at night and we get to hang out and watch movies. Her dad goes to bed early, typically, and she and I stay up late and have snacks and do all the fun late night stuff. So I want to make sure I get a chance to enjoy that with her tonight. So I'm going to finish and wrap this up here, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope everybody had just as amazing day as I did today. If not, I hope you get to have one soon. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.